All right, I think that fixed it. Boom. There we go. All right, cool. There we go, guys. Well, let's try that again, shall we? Welcome in, everyone. My name is Michael. I'm the Dead Aussie Gamer, and we are playing DAG versus The Walking Dead, the game where I play the titular character of myself in the world of The Walking Dead, a zombie apocalypse dystopia created by Robert Kirkland through his comic book series, which was later then popularized into a TV show on the AMC, also known as The Walking Dead. This is the official role-playing game by the Freely Publishing Company, and we've been playing it so as if what would have happened to good old Dag during the times of The Walking Dead should it have happened while he was live streaming. And this is where we are, this is what we're doing, and we've been doing it for a little while now. We're on like episode 20-something, 25-ish, I don't know. So I literally wrote it down yesterday, so it's there. Let me move this a little bit so that I'm not so... Why am I so far across? But yeah. So that's what we're doing, and that's what we've been doing, should I say, for a little while now. How have you guys been? I hope you guys have been well, keeping safe and happy and all these things. There we go. And I will move myself over just a little bit. Just a little bit. No need to go too far. But yeah. Yeah, we've survived 12 days so far. Here for the faces, but the voices and I suppose. Phoenix, you bloody beautiful legend, you guys. Also, a quick shout out and some love to our dear friend Phoenix Iwaki, a very, very kind and generous soul who loves and is passionate about their TTRPG stuff as well. Good to see you, my friend. How are you? I hope you're doing well. Now, what are we doing? We are doing, we're continuing our game. But I forget how we do this. So, yes, we don't have too many sponsors in the way of direct sponsors for the show. We do, of course, have the usual Hero Forge stuff, which you can see here. All the characters and artworks you see on my stream for this show are made in Hero Forge, so be sure to go check that out. Also, we want to give a nice big shout out to Free League Publishing for their amazing game, which is just a ton of fun. So if you do get a chance to, guys, consider picking up a copy of the Walking Dead universe role-playing game. Very, very cool, and just a ton of fun, honestly. So much fun. It uses their own RPG system, which is a D6 system, which I'll go through in a minute. And yeah, I've got to say, like, as far as it goes, you know, like, it doesn't disappoint. There is a certain amount of, like, you know, I guess heroics that can be done here, but also everything is super dangerous. There is a lot of loss. So yeah, you know, lots of cool stuff there. Now, speaking of going through how to play, first of all, this is, as I mentioned, a D6 system. So the way that we play is we would roll these 6-sided dice, which these are the official ones that come with the starter set. And they're pretty normal, except for the 6s, which have these little marks here. That is because in order to succeed in this game, you would need to roll a 6 in order to count a success. If we look at the rules just over here, 1 success is a difficult challenge, 2 successes is highly unlikely, and 3 or higher is something that's impossible. Every grade up is also kind of like an extra thing. Like if I was looking for supplies, I might find more supplies or might find something specifically useful. If I'm killing a zombie, I might not only kill 1 zombie, I might kill a few. So that's kind of how the difficulty thing works. Now, as you can see over on my skills there are certain numbers. These are numbers of dice that I get to add to a pool. So if I'm being empathetic, which means I would have 3 dice, and I was attempting to inspire the people around me with some good old-fashioned leadership, I would add an extra 2 dice here. I would then roll 5 dice, and these 5 dice would count how many times I succeeded as to whether or not I do or not. However, as we play the game, things will stress us out. Things will make things more difficult, but at the same time slightly easier, and let me explain why. If I stress out, I gain a stress dice, which, like the other one, has a hit if I land a 6 on it. But if I land a 1, however, I complicate matters, or potentially get attacked by a walker. So the more stressed you are, the more likely you are to succeed, but also the higher risk you take for things just going awful and things are going bad. So yeah, that's basically like it. Now, throughout the course of the game, we are going to give you guys a chance to come behind the GM screen and play around and have a good time. We are, of course, collecting donations to get us to Gen Con, as you guys are aware. Hey, thank you so much for joining us, Ichiro, with your amazing group of 35 people. Welcome in. Guys, if you don't know who I am, my name is Michael, I'm the Dead Aussie Gamer. We are doing DAG versus The Walking Dead, a freely publishing RPG game where I play myself in the Walking Dead universe. And we're just going over, the rules and what you guys can do to influence the game as we play. Let me just quickly give a good old shout out. What were you guys up to today? Playing Helldivers. Ooh, I've not played Helldivers. Very, very cool. I like it. All right. So, first and foremost, as we were just saying, which we'll do another quick recap. So basically, as you can see on my character sheet over there, there are a number of skills and attributes which have numbers next to them. This represents the dice pool that I need to roll, and how many chances I get to roll a 6, which is a success based on how much difficulty we need. If I stress out, I gain a stress dice, which will of course give me a success if I land a 6, but will complicate matters if I land a 1. And that's basically it. I roll dice, I try to get 6s, that's it in a nutshell. Now, in addition, there are a number of ways you can influence the game as we play. For $5, as we just have from the wonderful and amazing Schooly Eye, you can give me a reroll. These rerolls can be used to re-roll any failed checks, to try and give myself a chance to survive or succeed. These are probably the most useful things in my little thing here. For $15, you can design a walker to come and fight against me. Now, this doesn't necessarily have to be it's just a random walker. This could be someone very personal to me. This could be someone that you know. Like, it could be a really funny character. Like, it's a mascot dressed in a full gridiron bodysuit that you need to deal with because now they're an armored individual. It could also be a unique monster from, like, say, something like Resident Evil or Left 4 Dead or something like that. $15 is basically you summoning the walker that you would like. Where is it? Here we go. For $30, you can increase the threat level that we are currently facing, which our threat level should be a little higher at the moment. So our threat level is currently 3 because we're charging at the firefighter zombie. But yes, increasing the threat level basically makes things a little trickier. There are the threat levels there. Yeah, you can basically just up that. Or alternatively, you can give us a scavenge. By allowing us to scavenge, you basically give me a item of your choice, and then the chat gets to roll and give me a bunch of little items. A lot of it's food, but also other supplies here and there come into handy. I mean, I think at some point or another we ended up with a hang glider, which was kind of very fortuitous because we were on the roof of a hospital. So yeah, stuff like that. Hey, Tony, thank you for the lurk. And then I should probably keep tapping on. There we go. And then for the $50 donation, you get to design an encounter. So basically, you get to design like a story prompt or something that happens in the game, and we run it. Last time we did that, we had a airplane going down. It literally sent us on our quest to, like, try and get to Sydney. You know, it's a game-changing type thing. And lastly, for the good old massive $100 secret menu item, you get to create either a survivor NPC that joins our group, or you get to increase the threat level to swarm, where we are suddenly beset upon by a swarm immediately, surrounded. Also that one comes with a monstrous boss as well. So that one's going to come with a monstrous boss as well. So yeah, $100, it's just basically, it's like a nuke button. And see if I survive. So yeah, there you go. All right. I think that's where we're at. Are we good? We good? Recapped? Done everything? You guys doing all right? All right. Well, without any further ado, hold on. Need to put that through here. There we go. All right. Last time on DAG versus The Walking Dead. The dead Aussie gamer, in the company of his traveling companions, along a caravan headed from Kalgoorlie all the way through to Adelaide and on to Sydney, found themselves at a small camp out in the middle of the Australian bushlands. Needing food and supplies, the dead Aussie gamer, in the company of Mazza, one of his newfound survivor friends, decided to stay behind in the trailer park so that the others could make their way to a hotel not too far away, start resupplying, restocking, and secure the area for the evening. Mazza and DAG had to deal with a swarm of zombified locusts that kind of had made a hive inside of the body of a rather large undead person. After managing to kill the hive and scatter the swarm, DAG and Mazza took the caravan, what was left of it, and brought it to the hotel, only to find chaos ensuing. While the survivors had tried their best to gather what they could, unfortunately a fire had broken out. Apparently some instability left over from the apocalypse had taken foothold, and now a fire blazed where the hotel once stood. Unfortunately, some individuals were trapped within the burning conflagration, and some who were originally thought to be the living were actually the dead. And that is where we begin, as DAG is making his way in to try and bust open some doors and free some individuals. A firefighter zombie, which was donated, thank you kindly to our chat for the donation, charges out of the fire and towards DAG with a fire axe in hand. And it is here that our story continues. Right. So, DAG charges down. I do not have my sword. For good reason. 2 reasons. Firstly, I want to try and try and defeat this guy and try and keep his armor. Let me soften that a little bit. There we go. All right. So yeah, I want to try and beat him, and I want to try and keep his armor intact. A firefighter's outfit is quite good. And besides the axe, it doesn't look like he can bite me through his face mask or claw me through his gloves. All right. So, as I charge in, I'm going to try and whop him. Now, in addition, we also have this guy, Chad Chattington, who is a donated character, who is currently working on his bucket list to try and achieve things before the end of days. Every day, every session that we get a chance to, I think we're gonna look at his bucket list and try and have chat and us make an actual list. But in the meantime, Chad is one of the people who, he's not trapped, but he is down here in the muck trying to help out as best he can. We also have Mazza, who is here. Mazza and his family. We also have Dan, who was the leader of the miners in Kalgoorlie. We have Eric. Did something happen to Eric? I kind of vaguely remember something happening to Eric. Let me know in chat if anyone remembers if something happened to Eric or not. And I think that's everyone. Yeah, I think that's everyone. Okay. So, did he get wounded? Oh, he did. Yes, I think he got bitten. You gave him a talking to. He took the option. To leave Mazza for dead. Yes, that's right. Yeah, no, he left. That's right, that's right. Because in order to try and save everyone, we crashed into the building with one of the cars, or with the vehicle that we're in. Mazza was stuck in the glass in the car, and Eric had left him for dead, which was no bueno for good old DAG. That was like, you know, you didn't even give us the chance to go and try and save him. That was no good. So yeah, we need to have a talking to Eric. That's what we need to do. Yeah, no, he was bitten by a snake. He was bitten by a snake. There you go. Okay. All right. So let's take out this fireman zombie. Oh, we did have a talking to him? Oh, very well. Good. I'm glad we did. All right. Here we go. We are going to charge. Oh, just before the fireman appeared. Okay. So I think it's unresolved yet. I think we're still sorting out what to do with him. Okay. So, fireman. I'm going to tackle him. 3 on my strength. Actually, Eric, get out of my way. Get out of my way, Eric. And Mazza and Dan. Actually, all of you guys can go for now. I just need the firefighter. There we go. Firefighter zombie. There we go. All right, here we go. So, I've got 3 on my strength. 3 on my close quarter combat. I'm not using my sword, so I am barehanded. I am bruised, so I am going to remove one of my dice because I am injured. Thank you, Myth. All right, here we go. I would say I'm just going to try and tackle him. I'm not trying to beat him at the moment. I'm just trying to maybe disarm him, knock him off his feet. So here we go. 5 dice. No successes. All right. No successes, no complications. Okay. As DAG runs forward, his lower body hits the firefighter hard, but the firefighter does not go down. The bodysuit, the body armor that he is wearing, holds him steady, and the zombie raises up his fireman axe and is now going to try and chop down on DAG. He is going to try and dodge it. So 3 agility, 3 mobility, -2 penalty for my body armor, meaning I roll 4 dice here. No successes. So the axe is going to hit. I now get to roll 6 dice in order to see how much my armor will absorb. The fire axe, let's just have a quick look here. The fire axe deals a total damage of 1 damage. So I just need to resist 1. Yeah, I just need to resist 1. Again, no successes. I don't know what is happening here. I'm going to push myself and add a stress dice. Yeah, I'm going to push myself and add a stress. So I get to do a reroll, but I gain a stress from doing so. Yeah, we don't have stress, so I feel as though now is a decent enough time to add 1. Alright, there we go. Stress has been added. All the good rolls I had balancing out. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, here we go. So, another big roll. Let's see. Oh, I dropped 1. Hold on. But that's still not good. No successes. No failures. Ah, let's try the re-rolls. Jesus. God, what the hell? I just need one success. I'm gonna use 3. 3 rerolls. Nope. Nothing. A whole heaping, whopping load of nothing. Wow, I should have blown on the dice. I should have blown on the dice. I did not. Alright, the axe hits me hard in the back. Where's my dice jail? I do need my dice jail. Wow, that was nuts. That was like what? 6? No, that was 5, 10. No, 5, 11, 17. That was 17 dice rolls and not a single 6 in it. All right, but I am now hit. I am now battered in the back. Okay, so this time, same deal. 3 on my strength, 3 on my close quarters, -2 from my being battered, +1 stress dice. This time, I'm going to twist around and try to grab the back of his knee, lift up one of his legs, and put him into a leg lock. Nada. Nothing. Let's add a stress. Let's do it. I get overwhelmed so easily. My anxiety. There we go. All right. Ooh. All right, here we go. Yeah, dice gods are saying no. Hey, there we go. Okay. 2 successes. All right. So, 2 successes. As I grab hold of the fireman and I place his leg in a bar, I knock him off the ground and onto the floor. This is going to give me an advantageous situation as I am now moving from him to grapple. So, while he's on the ground, he can't really swing his axe too well against me, and he can't claw or bite me. So the next step that I'm going to do is I'm going to try and break his neck to disable his body. So with my using his leg as leverage, I'm going to place my foot against his jaw and try to just snap his neck with the weight of my body. All right. Which will give me 3 on my strength, 3 on my close quarters, -2 for my injury, +1 for my advantageous situation, and 2 stress dice. Nice, another 2 successes. There is this snapping sound as the body goes limp. Perfect, it's exactly what I needed. I am now going to I'm now going to call out to the others, anyone who's available, to try and come back and grab this body. I'm not going to eat the zombie. Am I going to eat the zombie? Oh yeah, I do eat anything. I could eat the zombie. It's true. I developed that psychosis. All right. But I will tell everyone to, well, see if someone will come back and grab him. Now, you guys take on the role of the ceremony master here. Does someone come back and help me? Nope, no one's gonna come back and help me. That's okay if they don't. Dan, maybe? They do not. So far, all I've done is break them out of the main hotel bit. We don't have any transportation. But this is also part of my solution to this. Oh yeah, Dan is still taking Mazza, so Dan and Mazza can't. So it would basically be Eric or one of the other survivors, or maybe one of the kids. Yeah, I'll call for help. So we got one for no, one for yes, and a few are sort of hooting and cheering. Yeah, so I imagine somebody will come. All right. Let's say that it's Chad may shock you. Oh yeah, you know what? Sure, let's build a rapport with Chad. So Chad will show up. Oh, Eric trying to get back on my good side. Ooh, I like that. Actually, that's a pretty good one. All right, you know what? I'm gonna roll it. Odds, it'll be Chad. Evens, it'll be Eric. Evens, Eric. All right. So Eric shows up, rushing towards me and seeing how he can help. I kind of give him a look, just kind of a knowing look, but then just say, yeah, look, grab his arms, I'll grab his legs. You want to take this guy with us? No, but we need to get him out of here. Eric reaches down and grabs hold of his arms and then drops him immediately as their head inside of the mask. Oh shit, it's still alive! It's not, but grab it anyway. He seems nervous and I sort of sigh and I sort of go, okay, look, grab the feet then. I grab onto the arms and I start to move. And we run from the fire. So, agility. Mobility. Agility of 3, mobility of 3. -2 penalty for my armor, -2 penalty for my injury. +2 for my stress, +1 because I'm being helped. Alright, we're gonna try and run away from the fire. Nice! 1 success, no complications. Alright, as we make our way from the fire of the hotel as it's burning down, there's a gathering of the survivors. No vehicles, all the food has been now charred and burnt. The livestock animals are gone. Some of them have escaped into the wilds. Others were not fortunate enough to escape the blaze. All we have left are our pets, and us, each other. I stop for a moment and try to catch my breath, as there are not too many zombies still remaining, unless you guys want there to be. You guys let me know in chat. Because we're pulling away from the hotel. Are there zombies out here? Are there not? You guys get to decide. More zombies? More zombies. Okay. Alright. Okay, there are more zombies out of here. Okay, I'm going to look around. Okay. Help me find his keys. I am going to salvage this individual to see if he has keys for a fire truck. 4 wits, 2 scout, injury won't count, 2 stress. Nice, 2 successes. Searching through his pockets and the like, there will be the key to a fire truck. And with the additional 1, we can see that the fire truck is over by the gas station. The gas station is kind of attached to the hotel. The fire is spreading to it. As it is, now the question comes into as to whether or not we try to make a run for it, hope that the fire truck is gassed up, and get to it. But I am injured. Alright, let's delegate. I can't make it. Not wearing my armor, not injured at the same time. A -4 on my mobility while we need to do something mobile is suicide. I would, but Eric's just as likely to leave us. Make Eric the hero. Who else do we have? Who else is with us? Okay, we have Yasmin. Oh, we should have a few more people actually. Hold on, let me open this up real quick. We do, because we didn't name them though. Okay. Oh, we did. There we go. Oh, I just didn't save it. Hold on. That's right. There it is. Boom. Stevo, Lance, Sophie, Gary, and Matt are Maz's kids. And we had 12 survivors from Kalgoorlie. That's a lot of people. All right. Yasmin is pragmatic. Again, also very capable of just ditching us. Let's try Yasmin. Let's try it. Okay, I'm going to try and use... I'm going to tell Yasmin... Yasmin, look, I need you to take these keys and bring the fire truck around. There is, what, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17... 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23 people here. How many people can fit onto a fire truck? How many people can fit on a fire truck? So there'd be 4 to 6 people in the cab. Damn, that's four to 6 people. Let's have a look. If we rode on the top of the fire truck. Okay. So a fire truck in Australia. Oh, a fire truck in Australia actually has little handles for the roof as well. So that'd be like what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. If we really squeezed, I got an idea. Yeah, okay, I got it. We can just fit. We would not get far, though. Okay, let's try it. All right, Yasmin, you have to go there, grab the fire truck, and get back. If there's any other vehicles, try to make a break for it. I'll try to grab them. If you can't, then don't worry about it. I'm going to send you with Blake. So you and Blake will go down. Okay? I look over to Blake. Blake seems a little nervous. You know, he's just a little guy. So I'm going to go and give Blake my, my hunting rifle. And I'm going to tell Blake that he needs to focus on making sure Yasmin gets there and back safely. Blake will take the gun. He'll nod. And the two will head down towards the gas station. All right. Chat. Let's see how Blake and Yasmin go. Can I get everyone in chat to roll me exclamation D6, please? That is a lot of ones. That is so many ones. Fuck, that is like so very many ones. And 1-6. Yay! Thank you, machine gun. Machine gun. Okay. Now the question is, what does a single success win us? All right. All right. I think the way we're going to do this is... All right. I think I know what's going to happen. Okay, here we go. All right. So, Yasmin and Blake begin to make their way down towards the gas station. The fires lick up, and as they do, they get higher and higher, and they start making their way towards the fire engine. As this happens, Yasmin notices the fire hitting the gas can tanks, and quickly turns and shoves Blake out of the way, just as there is a huge explosion that rocks the hotel. The fire engine, the gas station, erupts in flame, and Blake is burnt. His face is sort of covered in fire, and I try to move, but I can't. With my legs broken and injured, I can't make it. But very quickly, Dan rushes down. As he does so, he quickly grabs his jacket and puts out the fire on Blake, who is just screaming. I look on in horror. I cannot believe what's just happened. I knew there was a risk, but I thought they'd have more time. It is at this point that we can see Yasmin still alive. Some of the building has fallen down and collapsed. It has pinned her next to the fire engine. Let's see. Let's try this one. All right. So the fires are still kicking. Yasmin is trapped. She is injured and she cannot get herself free. Do we leave her behind? All right, chat, what do we do? Do we cut our losses? The 6 that we got is going to be the following. Thankfully, a fire engine is a resilient vehicle. So even though the gas has exploded and the like, and the building has collapsed on poor Yasmin, thankfully, we still have the vehicle if we try to go for it. But I don't know if we should. How badly is she pinned down? You guys tell me. If you guys want her to be really badly pinned down, we can have her really badly pinned down. I kind of imagined that she was pinned down, like there was we need some sort of machinery or something to like pull her leg free, for example. Now, here's the thing. Yasmin is also a doctor. Well, I say doctor. She's a pharmacist. So she does, you know, have some measure of skills that are useful. What do you guys think? Does she have first training? She does. Oh yeah, she does have first training, yeah. She's panicking and shouting for help. That's kind of savage. Hard to get to the truck. Oh, right. No, there should be, what do you call it? The separators that are in the truck. That's actually a really good idea. Leg is broken. Beware of crushing. Okay. All right. All right. I like it. Let's do it. The jaws of life. I think they have a different name. Alright, bear with me for 1 moment. Okay, there we go. All right, there we go. Obey me. There it is. All right. And there we go. And she does have the keys to the car. Okay. All right, let's try it. All right, Chad. Look, Chad Chaddington. It's you and I, Chad. Let's do this. I go to stand up. Mazza's injured, Dan's injured, so many people are injured. Eric looks to me and he says, "Hey, look, DAG, just let me do it, okay? I know I can." God damn it. Okay, Eric, just... Inside the vehicle, there'll be these separators, the jaws of life, people call them, okay? Use that, get Yasmin out. Doesn't matter what her legs are or what condition it is. Throw her into the front and just get out of there, okay? We don't know how long that building's gonna stand. Okay? Dan and Blake, you just get them to safety, dude. All right? He nods. As she does so. He is going to sprint with our dear friend. Wait, what's happening with my music? Oh, because it's fast forwarded. Sorry, my bad. It should be this one. There we go. All right. So, yeah, Blake is burnt. Get Blake and Dan into the vehicle. Get the jaws of life. Free Yaz. Put her in the vehicle. Then get to safety. That's it. All right. Chat. Exclamation D6s. Let's see how they go. Oh, it's looking good. All right, that's one success so far. I'll throw one in, why not? Ooh, I didn't do good. All right. So, Eric and Chad rush over. Chad goes, "All right, I've got the little boy. You go and see if you can help Yasmin get the door open." Eric rushes over. Yaz is wincing in pain. The rubble is still on fire on top of her. He looks at her leg. It is definitely crushed. Yaz, can you get the keys? Yaz reaches for her pocket. She says, "You aren't going to leave me, are you?" Eric says, No. I just need something from the truck." He grabs hold of the keys and opens it up and begins to search. All right, next D6s, please, as as basically all our characters try their hardest to save Yaz. Let's do it. Ooh, that is 2 failures so far. One success, 2 failures. Anyone else want to throw it out there? Hey, another 6. All right. That is brilliant. All right. You begin to make your way, you watch as Eric makes his way inside and begins to rummage around, and sure enough manages to find and locate the jaws of life. Heading back down, you can watch as Chad places both Blake and Dan into the four-seated fire truck. He looks at the jaws of life. Have you ever worked one of these before? I cannot say that I have. It's not an expertise for me, but we should be. It should be fun. Just as long as we work together, yeah. It just does not need to be pulled all the way. Just enough so that we can get our free. All right. Chad goes over by Yaz. Look, mademoiselle, you might want to bite on this. And places a like kind of a like a chuck kind of thing into Yaz's mouth, plugging it into the fire engine. Eric starts up the machine. Everyone, exclamation D6 to see if we can rescue Yaz. Nothing there so far. Hey! Creative Garden coming in with the 6. Alright. With that very successful 6. That will lift up the rubble just high enough that that Chad is able to reach in and pull Yaz out. Her leg is messed up, but he quickly grabs her and places her in the truck, starting it out and beginning to fire it up. They begin to leave the area, heading back towards where the other survivors are. Now here's where, do they decide to be a hero? Are they going to drive straight back, or are they going to search for another vehicle? They can head straight back, but it'll be a group choice, so you guys get to decide. Are they heading back to us? Or are they going to look for another vehicle? Because we have 22 people and pets on what is effectively a 4-seated truck. Straight back before something else goes wrong. Yep, might be worried about the injured folk. Yep. Alright. Then indeed they will head back. Alright. As they rush backwards, the vehicle pulls up. The injured are very clearly injured. But we need to get out of here. Down the road and do our best. Alright. Everyone gets on top of the vehicle. There is no seatbelt atop the... by the way, if anyone wants to have a look, this is what an Australian fire truck looks like, or at least what I'm imagining. Let me just pull it up here. So this is kind of our version of the fire truck. So what I'm imagining is we've got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16 maybe people on the top there. We've got 4 people in the middle, and we have 2 people riding the side, one side where the pump is and one side on the opposite side. Okay, there we go. So yeah, that is kind of what I'm imagining for the fire truck. All right, we drive, making our way away from the sites. Oh yeah, we can absolutely put the pets on the inside. 2 can be on the rear view. Well, okay, so if they're on the rear, they would have to hold on. And that's actually really tough. Okay. Let's see, where are we? Let me just pull up our map super quick. I'm pretty sure that we are... We're not quite at Scotty Goanna. We went past... Did we go past Newman? I think we did. Yes, we're at the Belladonna Hotel. Okay, so let's pull up the map real quick. Hey, Brune, good to see you. Hey, DM Stretch, good to see you as well. Welcome in. Bear with me for 2 seconds while we pull up our... There we go. Where is that not working? Okay, let's try that again. Sorry, 1 second while we get the map up. There it is. Okay. All right. Oh, you're hoping for a tourist trap? I do not want to disappoint you, but we are in the Australian bushland. The tourist traps, they do not trap. Okay, so we are at the Belladonna Hotel. Now there is the Northgate camp, but let's see, where else? There's an emergency airstrip not too far away, but that is just an airstrip. That's just like literally just an emergency plane. There is the station airport, which probably won't have too many people. Yeah, this is it. This is the straight road. And there is nothing on that road. Taylor's Mage, the Memorial, camping rest area. So that would be... How far? That'd be Jesus, yeah, that'd be a long time. And for having people just hang on to the side of the vehicle. Okay. I think we're going to have to try the airport. Maybe we could try the camp. Okay, what do you guys think? The camp or the airport? I think the pets can just be on people's laps for now, J Spites. I think, at least for now, 100%. Yeah, and then there's also them out of the air and stuff like that. Oh, head to the airport? Airport for fewer zombies? Airport, airport, airport. All right. So, that is what DAG will do. DAG will ask everyone, okay, look, we have injured, we need some supplies, we need things, where should we go? Airport is good because, yes, there could be some supplies there. Definitely a med kit, something like that. And there could be vehicles as well. I mean, hell, there might even be a plane. We don't have a pilot, but there may be a plane. Just keep chat away from the jet fuel. All right. So, Belladonna Motel to Belladonia. Okay. Okay, that distance is... It's a 17-minute drive. Okay, so that's not too bad. They've just got to hang on for like, well, let's say about half an hour. A good half an hour because, like, we don't necessarily need to be driving 30 kilometers an hour. Yeah. Okay. Could be another emergency vehicle. Yeah, could be. Could be. All right. So, with a sigh of relief and a lingering sense of dread, DAG, the other injured, suddenly just find themselves catching their breath, taking those few moments as they realize, without vehicles to take us to the next location, we might have to leave some people behind. We might have to make this hard sacrifice. But what is that going to entail? Who gets to decide who stays and who dies? A heavy burden, indeed. Also, ladies and gentlemen, please, a standing ovation for our dear friends from Official Paizo. Guys, welcome in. Guys, if you don't know who I am, my name is Michael. I'm the Dead Aussie Gamer. Nice to see you guys. You guys came in on, like, my one day that I don't do Pathfinder. But, guys, welcome. I am a Pathfinder GM. I do both Pathfinder 1st Edition and 2nd Edition here on the channel. We love our stuff at Paizo, and it's so good to see all you guys. What were you up to? What's going on? What are your highs? What are your lows? Tell me all the things. How are you in on this? Yes, yes, that is very true. I am an award-winning Paizo game master. I love my game system and have done a lot in order to promote and tell people about the wonders that is Paizo. And yeah, it's just been a lot of fun. Thank you, Schoolie. I appreciate that. But yeah, what can I tell you about myself? Yeah, basically I've been running Pathfinder for the last few years. It is one of my, if not my favorite TTRPG of all time. And yeah, I've had the absolute privilege and pleasure to meet so many members of the team over at Paizo, and I'm eagerly awaiting the opportunity to be able to do some stuff with the official Paizo stuff. I know PaizoCon's coming up, and I've messaged a couple people and been like, hey, you know, do you want me to do stuff there, and yada yada yada. Plus, I will be at Gen Con this year, so I'm hoping to do some stuff and catch up then. But yeah, if you guys haven't checked out, please go and follow and subscribe to Official Paizo as well. They have an amazing team over there who, like, honestly, as in addition to the game itself being just such a robust and fun TTRPG, the actual performers there are freaking top-notch. It is always a pleasure getting to see them truly enjoy the system that I love and the system that they love. it's such a great vibe, such a good vibe, and what an amazing community as well. But yeah, as for the guys who are joining us today, yeah, we are playing DAG versus The Walking Dead, where I play myself, a content creator streamer who has sort of awoken to the world of the AMC's The Walking Dead. This game is by Freely Publishing. There we go, and it is the Walking Dead universe. A lot of fun, involving some D6s and a few other things. Yeah, basically I roll D6s, and if I hit a 6, I get a success. If I don't, then I don't. That's basically it. Right now, we are currently driving across the Australian outback, trying to get to Sydney. We recently made a stop off at a hotel by the side of the road in order to regas and resupply. However, a fire broke out in the gas station, exploded, destroying a bunch of our vehicles, injuring a few of our survivors. We have 22 survivors currently riding on one fire truck to try and get through and to safety. So, you know, yeah, it's pretty intense at the moment. But yeah, and chat gets to decide a lot of what we do. So basically, you guys get to decide if monsters show up. You guys get to decide what dramatic moments happen, and we react to it. And that's basically it in a nutshell. So there you go. We did survive with the pets, though. We did take our furry babies and all that with us. So, you know, there you go. But yeah. Oh, also, if you guys get a chance to, do hit that follow button, because I guarantee you will not regret it. Because we do a ton of different Paizo games. We're doing Curse of the Crimson Throne, Reign of Winter, Extinction Curse, and Gatewalkers. So if you're interested in any of those campaigns, whether you're a GM or happen to be a player who wants to see how the other side does it, check out our schedule. Yeah, there you go. Thank you, Schooly Eye. Big love. Mwah. Okay, so back to it. The drive is tense, to say the least. Blake, the young boy who we had saved from the Kalgoorlie mines, still injured from some of his burns, has quieted down. We've managed to use some of our supplies and morphine injections to ease some of his pains, but the burns, they don't look great. We will need to treat them properly at a hospital, but there isn't one for thousands of miles. Yasmin's leg has been damaged. It's not hard to say. It's not difficult to say that it might be beyond repair, but again, much like with Blake, she'll need proper attention. The fight with the zombie that was in the firefighter's outfit was a rough one, to say the least. During the period of time that that Yaz and the others were gathering up all this stuff, I had managed to strip the uniform from that zombie. So now we have a set of fireproof armor, which I'm keeping to the side. I'm not wearing it. I'm just kind of putting it in the fire truck. Spirits are low. Very low. Food, water, supplies. A lot of these are now gone. I have 9 days worth of rations, including water, for one person. And we have about 22 people here on this bus. Oh, on the truck. The 30 minutes goes by quickly, quietly. Exhaustion setting in, with a few people who are hanging onto the roof of this truck, slowly drifting in and out. But eventually, in the distance, we can see the lights of the Beladonia Station Airport. Now, these airports are usually used for emergency rescue, that type of thing. Very rarely do you actually have a lot of people here. So, chat, I defer to you. What do we find as we arrive at the Beladonia Airport? Are there going to be other vehicles? Is there a plane? Are there zombies? Has it been rendered into oblivion? What state is the Beladonia Airport? While we're waiting for those answers, DAG turns to Eric. Hey, Eric. You did good, man. can't have been easy, and I appreciate you volunteering, stepping up, and helping out Yaz like that. Eric looks on. Yeah, man. No, I mean, I get it. What happened with Maz? That was not cool, man. And I regretted it. You know, and I just wanted to show that I want to be part of this convoy. You know, I want to make a difference. Yeah. No, I see that, and I'm sorry for doubting you. Yaz is only here because of you, and you need to know that. He kind of smiles and nods. Hey, Wolfie Play, welcome in. We be good, thank you. How are you? A single car and a control tower. Safe place to rest. Couple of cars, no zombies. Soda machine, snacks. Okay, cool. Small 4-6-seater. Prop airplane. No one's here. Zombies. Few survivors held up in the terminal. Maybe a small plane. Ask for the riffle back. Okay, so I think the consensus is there are a couple of cars. I'm gonna roll a dice here to see what state the people who those cars belong to happen to be in. Okay. So, as we arrive at the airport, we can see a couple of cars, 2 4-seaters, just small, casual, everyday run-of-the-mill cars. They're not big hatchbacks or anything like that. But it will relieve some of the pressure. I mean, 8 people off the sides and the roof of the car, of the fire truck, is going to make a world of difference. Actually, it's 10 people off, so 10 people, so that means there'd be 12 people. 12 people, so there's still a lot of space that we aren't accounting for. As we pull up, the airport is small, a dingy shed more than anything else, surrounded by a thin chicken wire fence to keep the dingoes out. A long strip resides out a little bit of a distance away from where this airport happens to be, and a single aircraft, small prop plane, seems to be waiting at a terminal. It looks as though someone had tried to escape. Immediately taking note of this, I realize if this is the case, they didn't get away, which means they could still be here somewhere. All right. Eyes up, guys. Here's the deal. There's a couple of cars up. Sorry, we've been up all night. There's a couple of cars that we're going to be able to use. But if we can get keys, that's going to be far better than if we try to hotwire these things. I'm imagining there's going to be a few people in there. With the plane having gone nowhere, I don't imagine they've gotten far. And they wouldn't abandon perfectly good vehicles like this unless they had to. So let's find out the reason why they left. Get these vehicles up and running if we can. And see what we can do to make our way across the Nullarbor. Alright? I'm going to use my leadership. 3 empathy. 2 leadership. Gives me a total of 5 dice to play with. But I also have 2 stress from the previous night. Alright. I need 6s to succeed, and 1s will cause me to fail. Alright, that is 1 success. A 1 on the success roll is... Let me have a look here. Rules. There we go. Alright, is a difficult challenge. So... Oh, increase the difficulty. Well, I mean, it's only been a half an hour since last, so I don't think we're really ration worried. I mean, we are ration worried, but we're not like... What do you call it? We're not at dissension just yet. All right. The group is inspired. They're going to be a little bit more helpful, which is great. But here's what we're going to do. I'm going to try and draw out the zombies as best I can. And we're going to try and clean them up as best we can before we search the area. We don't need them ambushing us. So what I need is Eric. I need you and Dan to go and open up the doors to the hangars, to everywhere. Avoid the zombies where you can. And then I'm going to fire off the hunting rifle. Hopefully it'll draw out whoever, well, whatever happens to be here. And as it does so, we should be able to, you know, proceed with caution. Both Dan and Eric agree, disembarking from the truck and making their way over to the airport terminal. There's only a couple of doors here, and they will move to open them. But I need an exclamation D6 from the folks in chat, please. Exclamation D6. Ooh, it was very nice, Myth. Oh, sorry, Christina. My apologies. I read that wrong. All right. We've got some good ones, got some bad ones. Okay. Hey, Immersion, thank you so much for the raid, you bloody beautiful legend, you. Thank you for joining us with your community. We are just searching an airport, in fact. Okay, here we go. Bear with me while I just search this up. All right, last calls for any D6s. All right. Well, there won't be that much luggage. All right, here we go. All right. So as Eric and Dan begin to open up their respective doors, they manage to sneak back without too much trouble. As they do so, I take hold of my firearm. I launch it a couple of rounds into the air. Immediately, there is a sound like a howling that bursts from behind where the airport happens to be. It doesn't come from the terminal, but from the underside of the airplane itself. A shape, furred and leathery, begins to make their way out from underneath the plane. This happens to be one of the rare special version zombies. It is one of the giant bat zombies. Its jaw slavering blood with huge tusks that jut out from its lower jaw. Its eyes open and bulging, looking in different directions with its ears kind of propped up against its head. It breathes quickly and heavily. The noise has definitely gotten its attention. As it roars, it suddenly leaps from the undercarriage of the airplane onto the ground and starts to basically half run, half glide in our direction. Shit. This thing is fast, way faster than I thought it would be. I can see that both Dan and Eric are in the line of fire as they begin to, as this thing begins to run directly towards them. Shit. It will be upon them if I don't act quick. I grab hold of the hunting rifle, which I have returned, which I got in the back off Blake. And I take aim. 3 agility. So I get 3 dice. 1 ranged combat. With my hunting rifle giving me a +2 bonus. And my stress giving me another 2. I am, however, quite injured, so I will lose 2 of my dice here, which leaves me with 6 dice for this check. Now, this is a very mobile creature. It is not like your typical zombie, so I need 2 successes in order to take this thing down. Alright, here we go. No successes, no complications. I'm going to burn the last remaining of my donations. We did not meet. Alright, we're going to reroll. Or do I want to stress? Maybe I'll stress first. Yeah, okay, I'm going to stress first. So I'm going to add another stress dice. And I can only do this once per check. But I'm going to add another stress dice. And in doing so, I will get to re-roll. Okay, let's add that there so you guys can see it. Boom, there it is. There we go. All right. Okay, here we go. That is only 1 success, so it's still gonna be coming. So I'm gonna launch 3 rerolls at this thing, and I'm gonna reroll 3 of my dice to try and get that one last hit that I need. Oop, come back. That is a second D6 that has made it. So as the creature is bounding, it reaches up and looks like it's about to attack Eric, when all of a sudden, the bullet flies off. And as it does, manages to strike the bat in the shoulder, causing it to fall and recoil. Now, the bat only takes 2 points of damage. It needs to take 4 points of damage to go down. I just yell out, "Run!" I reload. The bat gets up and attempts again to charge and fly at one of the others. So once again, 3 agility, 3 mobility, -2 for my injury, with 3 now stress dice. Brings me to 7. Hey, thank you so much, Christina, for the $5 reroll. Let me just add that real quick while I remember. The safety lines are freaking so helpful. All right, I need to land 1 more hit, so I have to get two 6s on this. All right, I'll roll these one at a time. I feel like for dramatic purposes. 4. 4. 3. 2. God damn it. Now I've got my stress dice. 1. Shit, that's a complication. 2 and 4. So that is just a complication. So I'm going to use my 2 rerolls. This is it. It's all coming down to this. I'm going to use both my rerolls that remain. I'm going to use 1 on the stress dice because I don't want to complicate things. How does inspiration work? I get to reroll a single dice. That's a 5 and a 3. All right. We do not manage to hit on the second bullet. Redeemed an inspiration. I'm going to hold on to that one because I can't succeed on this. But what we will do is we will pay this forward. Now, I need exclamation D6s in chat for Eric and Dan to see if they escape the attack from the bat creature. Very nice. Bandy and Christina have both got 6s. That is very promising. Is the bat creature called Strahd? I mean, hey, if it becomes a recurring villain, sure. Don't die, bro. Live! All right. The bat creature lunges at Dan. This time, as it wraps its arm around, Dan ducks down. And oh wait, no. So as it goes to grab Dan, it grabs onto his arm, and as it does, you watch as he rips and tears the sleeve off the arm because Dan is one-armed and it did not realize this. So Dan has managed to get away. All right, once again. Cocking my hunting rifle again. 3 agility, 3 mobility, -2. Oh wait, +2 because of my hunting rifle. I forgot. So I've got 6, 7, 8, 9. I got 9 dice on this one. All right, here we go. Oh, 3 hits and a complication. All right. So we do have a complication. I don't have any rerolls for it, so we're going to have to deal with it. So, this bullet will kill the bat, but something happens. Chat, what complicated thing happens as we take our shot? Oh, the inspiration, you're right. Schoolia, you're right. I'm going to reroll that fumble. Hold on, let's try it again. That is a 3. Okay, no complication. We're good. Thank you for the inspiration, you bloody beautiful legend, you. All right. With that shot firing out, the bat falls to the ground. Oh my god. The other two walk back. We take a moment to catch our breaths and realize that, hey, these special zombies, they're a whole other thing, aren't they? And we think we figured out what happened to the people who had who tried to escape here. As we look at the propellered plane, we can see that the cockpit had been ripped open by the bat creature, and the 2 people who were here just ripped to shreds. All right, let's do a scouting check. So, 4 on our wits, 2 on our scouting. As we attempt to find, oh, and 3 stress, as we attempt to find keys, food, water, and, what else? Key, food, water, and that's it, I guess. Yeah, all right. One success. Okay. Chat. As per usual, can I get everyone in chat to roll me a D6, please? And let me know what you guys get so that we can figure out what we salvage from this place. Now, I get one thing of my choice. And I'm thinking the keys to one of the car, for sure. So we get the keys to one of the cars. And let's see what we manage to scavenge. Okay. OG. That is a 6. Then, sorry, no, a Wolvie, it's a 6. OG is a 4. Christina is a 2. So 6, 4, 2. we find a fishing net. Fishing net. All right, fishing net. All right, next up we have 4, 4, 5. 4, 4, 5. We find 1 ration, so some chili and some bottled water. All right, so we have 10 days worth of rations now. Okay. Not bad. Not ideal, but not bad. 5 gallons of water from the water cooling. Yeah, that's true. Probably got a little bit there. Okay. Sadly, we didn't find too much. Is it in the plane? Fishing expedition to a lake with a picnic camper? Yeah, I'd believe so. Okay. So, we have 22 people. 10 days worth of rations. Even if we have it, that's still only going to be for 20 people. That's not going to help too much. Okay. DAG is going to pull off to the side and have a deep think, which is what I'm doing now. So, deep thinking. It is going to be a good day or so before we reach the next place. It is the middle of the night. We need to sleep. Only a few of us are going to be able to eat in order to recover. Okay. So, we only have 1 set of car keys, so we need to hotwire the second car. If we do so, we squeeze every car. So that'd be 12 people. So 6, 2 in the front, 4 in the back, with 1 person kind of lying across. So that would be, 12 in the other cars, 10 people in the fire truck. So that means 4 on the inside, maybe a 5th lying down, and then 5 on the outside. But those 5 people will be injured folk, can't have people on them. No. So the injured people are going to be the people who are lying on people. But here's the other thing. People on the outside, those 5 people on the outside of the truck, will be exposed to the summer Australian sun in the desert. We can't do that. So what do we have? We have nothing. And it's an airport here. Eat straight woods. Scavenge the plane. Chances of abandoned cars. That's true, but that's still heading out with those as a risk. You know what I mean? All right, Balladonia is not too far away. Or is this Balladonia? No, this is Balladonia. We're there. We're in Balladonia. Okay. Try to find some tarps. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking, like, if there's any tarps and stuff. Leave the main road and go towards the ocean. I mean, we could, but what would that help us with? Is there more populated areas? Hold on, let me open this up real quick. Okay. So this is where we're at. Currently at the Balladonia station. Where we would be heading would probably be the Kayaguna East Free Camp, which would be how far? Balladonia Station Airport to Baxter's Rest Area. Off-road camp. So that would be how far? Balladonia Station Airport to there. All right, so it's an hour away to the next campsite. Traveling there to see if there's a campsite. But that's if we're traveling at 90 kilometers an hour, which we'd be traveling about a third of that. So it'd be like 3 hours away, roughly. Setting a scout team out. Rest stay with the injured. Less resources. It'll use more resources because the petrol that it'll take to go back and forth, we don't know how much petrol's in the fire truck or in these cars. We can siphon fuel from one of the cars into the other, for sure, if we wanted to do that. But if we get to Baxter's and there are no cars, then that's gonna just leave us stranded. Okay. Now, would DAG or the townspeople know the map area? I would know that. I mean, I don't know specifically. Like, I wouldn't know it's a 3-hour drive, but I do know that there are multiple campsites incrementally along that stretch of road. I do know that. There's definitely a fuel pump here, for sure. Why? Let's get some music going. Just keep chat away. Okay. I am going to say. All right. Listen, everyone. Can I have your attention? This supply drop wasn't what we'd hoped it would be. We're facing some real dangers right now. We do not have enough rations for ourselves, the animals, and more. In fact, we barely have the vehicles to be able to get us any further than where we are. Further up, there are going to be campsites. There are going to be places where people will have been traveling during the outbreak. We don't know if those people are going to be alive or dead. We don't even know if those people will have food. It has been 12 days, going on 13 days, since the outbreak, and, well, not many people stay that long out in the middle of nowhere. It is still nighttime. It's dangerous, but we could travel while it's cooler, with people still hanging onto the outside as they were beforehand. Alternatively, some people can choose to perhaps wait here. Once we go to the next camp, if we manage to find a vehicle and the like, we can send someone to collect those people who are still here. But it comes with the added risk that in the event that we do not find anything, this will be your last stop. Immediately, the crowd begins to start murmuring to one another. They begin to back and forth. What the hell? What does he mean, our last stop? This can't be it. You know, we left Kalgoorlie. We had everything we needed there. Why did we end up coming here? Why are we following this guy? At this point, I think Eric is going to speak up. Alright, guys, listen. Okay, now, DAG, he didn't ask for any of this. He's time and time again put his neck out on the line to help us. He wouldn't bring this up if it wasn't, you know, like the last resort here. You hear the other members of the convoy saying, "Shut up, you frickin' druggie." Ah, my feelings. No, he doesn't say that, but he feels it. I say, Eric, it's okay. Look, I know this is scary. I know this is hard. I'd like to say we should be able to just push all the way through, but quite frankly, it's do or die at this point. Without injured, it's going to be even harder to travel, leave people, and we are effectively giving them a death sentence. It's not what I want. But I want you all to know that traveling together is going to be no easy way out either. We are going to have to make sacrifices. We're going to have to work together. And most importantly, some people, whether or not we like it, are going to get left behind. If you are not comfortable with this, if you do not accept this, then you are welcome to leave. Alright, let's see if my leadership does anything. 3 on my empathy. 2 on my leadership. 3 stress dice. And I'm going to take 1 away because these guys are civilians and they're scared. Two successes. Now, what does 2 successes mean, chat? Do they decide they want to come with us? Do they want to leave? Or are they going to argue to leave the injured behind, as Wolvie was saying? That's true. I am going to Sydney, and people are following me. I'll say that someone will say that, though. Someone will stand up and be like, it's not that DAG forced us anywhere. You could say the more 6s you get, the more each die is worth. Yeah, that's true. Part of the town did stay behind. That's true, they did. Alright, let's go with exclamation D6s. Any 1s will constitute someone who has mutinous thoughts. Thanks, Golai. Just straight into it. Wham! Traitor. And it'll be Dan, too. Alright. So, there's one individual. There's one individual who stands up and says, look, if we're really struggling, we shouldn't be taking the injured with us, okay? I mean, there's no guarantee they're gonna survive anyway. No offense, DAG, but that includes you as well. You, Blake, and Yaz, you're just gonna slow us down. I say that we take the wagon, minus the injured, make our way to the next place and take what we can. I look around. Is that how you all feel? At this point, chat, you guys get to decide. What will they side with? Will they abandon the injured, which include myself, Yaz, Mazza, and Blake? And I'll even say Dan will stay behind, so yeah. Or do they... Or will they stand up for us? Will they try and fight for us? Some will. Eric will stay. I'll fight for DAG.
Aww. Yay.
Isn't there a versus roll where two people persuade and the one with the most 6s wins? Oh, actually, you know what? You're absolutely right. Alright, chat. Roll exclamation D6s. Because you are absolutely right. There is rules for that. Contested rolls. Okay, here we go. Okay. Alright, what do we have? Alright, so it looks like we've got a 6, a 1. Another 6. Alright, so I've got to beat 2 6s with my leadership. 3 stress. 3 empathy. 2 leadership. Alright, here we go. I'm gonna roll this in front of you guys. Alright, here we go. Ready? Alright, that is a 1. Also a 1. Table cam. That is a 4. That is a 5. And that is a 2. That is a 3. That is a hit. And our last dice is a complication. And no more rerolls. All right. So, it seems the consensus is to leave DAG behind. With the added complication, and I know where this is going. So, a lot of the people turn around and they say, we're so sorry, we just can't. We can't do it. You're gonna have to stay behind. So me, and let me adjust my thing here. Where's my sheets? There we go. Okay, so adjusting my sheet real quick. So, Danny is gonna stay. Yaz is gonna stay. Actually, no, Danny is gonna go. Yaz and Dan are gonna stay. Eric is gonna stay. Blake is gonna stay. The 12 Kalgoorlie survivors are gonna go. Alright, the 12 survivors are going to go. Mazza is going to stay because he was injured by the glass. As will Mazza's 4 kids. Stevo, Lance, Sophie, and Gary. Oh, actually, you know what? I think Mazza will try and convince his kids to go. All right. Do you guys think? What do you guys think? Do you think? Do you guys think that his kids would stay if Mazza told them to leave? Because I think Mazza would tell his kids to leave because they've got a better chance or better shot if they're with the group than if they were with the injured people. But his kids would protest. But the question is would Mazza then choose to, you know, ignore that wish? What do you guys think? All right, I think we're gonna have to roll for it then. Do or die flip, I think. Here we go. Do, his kids will stay with him. Die, the kids are gonna go with the other survivors. Alright, here we go. Alright. Maz's kids are gonna go with the other survivors. I'm gonna say that Steve-O is the voice of reason. Steve-O basically looks at their siblings and is like, you know, like dad's been trying to get us to survive, you know, he's not gonna die. You know, he even says like Dag's gonna get him out, okay? And he's gonna meet us in Sydney. Ain't that right, Dad? And Mazza's like, yeah, too right, son. Don't you worry. Your old man's gonna meet you in Sydney, and we're gonna be laughing about this. And they will abandon him. All right. Lots of sadness. Lots of sad vibes. All right. Well, we no longer have a problem with food and water. Oh, wait, no. Yes, we do. So, as they're about to leave, as everything's about to be done, all of a sudden, actually, do you guys want to name the guy, name the dude who was the insurrectionist, the mutineer? What name shall this person be given? I don't know if I'm seeing chat or if chat's just frozen for me. Hold on. Might have been frozen. Let me just quickly go over to here. Dashboard. Yeah, no, it was frozen. There we go. Feral little buggers. Okay, yeah, I missed all that. Yeah, it's do or die. Yeah, I don't think the kids chose survival more than it was kind of like the harder choice. Ha, Walker Tim. Okay, cool. Yep, sorry, just catching up. Steven, just because. Don't have good luck with Stevens. Karen. Brian McMutiny. That's a good one. Kyle, Vince, Barney. Oh, Stephen Vince. I feel like that's his name. Stephen Vince. Okay. Okay, hold on. We'll figure out who's staying and who's going in just a moment. Okay. So. All right. So, I think so at this point, Yasmin, who is currently sporting a crushed leg. Dan, who is missing an arm. Eric, who is fine. Chad, who is fine. Blake, who has severe burns. Yasmin also has burns as well, by the way, but, you know, there's that. Mazza has lacerations. And Dag has his broken limbs. Okay. In addition to those people, is anyone else going to stay? I don't think so. Brutus, because he stabbed me in the back. Okay. I think those are good. I think they're the people who are going to stay. Okay. As we're about to leave, Steve turns around and he says, look, I don't want to make this worse than it is, but we're going to need your rations. You've got 16 days and, well, quite frankly, that's just how many people we have. This will get us through and to where we need to go. I look at this guy and I'm just like, you want to take the rations that I work towards getting? Yeah. And the first aid supply. And the radio equipment. I don't have words. I start to arc up. And several people with him also sort of stand by Steven's side. I am definitely outnumbered. 16 to, well, what could potentially be 3 with me, Chad, and Eric. That is where we're going to end today's session as we await the verdict of what happens when these guys demand my food and supplies. All right. Thank you very much, everyone, for coming and joining us today. That is our cliffhanger ending, but let's very quickly go through our usual leveling up stuff. It's going to be a hell of a standoff next week. I rest assured, I think that. Okay, so experience. I participated in the game. Yes, I did. All right, I participated in the game. I did the recap. Damn it, DAG. I love cliffhangers. Okay, what else do we have? Experience. Here we go. Did I achieve something important? Did I achieve something important today? That's not a bad idea, Australis. I don't think I'll be able to afford it, but, you know, it's worth checking out. Did I learn something? Did I achieve something important? I don't think I achieved something important. Did I learn something, and if so, what? You split the party. Ha! Yeah, that's you know, it's achieving something, but not necessarily something important. Did I learn something? I don't think my character really learned anything. Oh, we did save Yaz. Okay, I will give that. We saved Yaz. I learned Steven is a dick. It's true. Did I explore one new sector on the travel map? Yes, we did. Did my drive issue or relationships make an impact? Let's see, what are my drives? Photosensitivity, no. Fear of zombies, no. Fear of heights, no. Eat anything, no. So we didn't do that one. All right, I think that's it for now. So we've gotten 5 for today. Well, we've got a total of 5 experience now from today's session. So let's just very quickly update that so chat can see all the goodies that we have. All right, there it is. Now they are trying to take our 17 days worth of rations is our current plot. So I guess we'll have to find out what happens next. next time when we return for DAG vs. The Walking Dead. Now, guys, for those of you who don't know who I am, my name is Michael, the Dead Aussie Gamer. This is my place. This is my face. You can find it a number of times during the week, doing all kinds of crazy fun things. Next show that I've got coming up, I actually have a special promo for you guys. Hold on one moment while I find it. It's a special sneak peek preview. Sneak preview. Preview eek. All right, here we go. Sneak preview. All right. I just need to save this here. There we go. And all right, here it is. All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. That's right, I will be back in the Caribbean with my dear friends Rob and Dread, as well as the Dollar Store DM and our good friend Myri for a Monkey Island one-shot with our friend Robert Hartley over on that channel. So that'll be on this Sunday at 5:30 p.m. New Zealand time, which is the middle of the day. Am I playing Murray? I'm not playing Murray this time. I am playing Melon. Melon is an islander who has aspirations of becoming a pirate. So there you go. That is our thing. And we're going to be doing that, yeah, this week. So I'm very keen. As you guys know, I am a very big fan of Monkey Island. Its sense of humor, its fun style. So that's what we're going to be doing. So yeah, I'll be doing that tomorrow. And then after that, I'll be doing Gatewalker. So there you go. Play Skull and Bones beta before the stream. Ooh, maybe I should. Maybe I should. Oh, I love Murray. Murray is a lot of fun. But yeah, there we go. All right, cool. So be sure to tune in for our Monkey Island one-shot tomorrow. And guys, thank you so much for joining us. Thank you for being here. Thank you for all of your kindness and your support, all the donations and all of your lurkings. It goes so far in making sure that, you know, we are, you know, super beloved and, you know, we enjoy all of the cool things that, you know, happen in the world space. Let's see, yada, yada, yada. Let's go here. Come on, you. There we go. All right, sorry. Problems. All right, let's see who is out and about so we can go and raid. Oh, Legends of Avantris is out and about. Ooh, actually, is the playmat talking with Dave? Oh, they are talking with Dave. All right, let's go hang out with Dave and playmat, who are hanging out, chilling out with the boys. Guys, my name's Mike, I'm the Dead Aussie Gamer. This is my place, this is my face. Be kind, be wonderful, and as always, be gentle to oneself. And until we meet again, as always, from me to you, game hard, or die trying. Bye, folks!